Kyle Stroud with you here in historic Carmichael Arena. A little bit late to the action, but a great one as we open up ACC play for the 2024-25 volleyball season. And a couple of teams out here in the Tar Heels and the Syracuse Orange that coming into the year, there was not a lot expected of them, but coming into this match, they were combined 20-1 on the season. And in the early goings, it's Syracuse who jumped out to a 4-1 lead, but back-to-back points from the hometown Tar Heels pull them within one. Syracuse perfect 12-0 coming into Chapel Hill. It's their best start since the 2010 season, a year that saw them go 17-0 before suffering their first loss. Tar Heels, on the other hand, 8-1. A lot of newcomers for Mike Shaw in his second season. Chelsea Thorpe, one of those newcomers with the kill there, sends Maddie May back to serve. Tar Heels looking to even things up here early in set number one. Nice slide by the Syracuse Orange. Nicole Nikova, the junior, transfer from College of Southern Idaho, originally out of the Ukraine. Sophie Hampton with the kill there for North Carolina. Hampton now in her sophomore season out of Jessup, Maryland. Carolina, a very balanced attack. We'll see how the Syracuse defense can manage that, where the Syracuse team really has heavily relied on their block early this year. It's the block of the Tar Heels, though, that ties it up at a half a dozen. Overpass and an ace for the Tar Heels. Carolina with the 1-point lead now. Serving a huge part of this Tar Heel team. Nice job there, though, to get the overpass, or excuse me, the short pass and just get the jump ball at the net. Serzant, the sophomore, out of Savannah, Georgia, with the kill for Syracuse. Both teams have actually really served well early on the season. Syracuse averaging 2.3 aces per set. Tar Heels just a little under that at 1.7. Near side swing for Palm, who leads the way for the Orange. And by lead the way, I mean she has led the way offensively in almost every single one of their matches this season. Can't get it through the Carolina block there, as the Tar Heels have a couple of blocks here in the first set and the lead at 8-7. George can't handle the serve, and that's an ace. First for the Tar Heels. First time Carolina has had a double-digit lead here. Hampton will send it into the net. Told you not much expected from either of these programs before the year started, and that's just from the outside. I'm not speaking for what they had thought internally, but if you look at the preseason ACC poll, Carolina projected by the coaches to finish 10th in the conference and Syracuse 18th. I think you might have to reconsider those looking at where these two teams are coming into it. The only loss for either of them, Tar Heels falling to South Carolina early this season down in Columbia. Mabry Schaffmaster with a big swing. Schlichter, the sophomore libero, able to get to it. Right down the middle and a good block. Engelbrecht trying to get the kill. Back to Schaffmaster, the finesse, and somehow it's over for Syracuse. Third time for Schaffmaster, and a great scramble. The Orange stay alive again. And that one is going to be to Carolina. Going to call a double hit against Syracuse, sending that over. They won't call the double hit if it's a set for your attacker. That's a new rule this year, but sending it over, you will get whistled for it. And it puts Carolina out in front by 3. Big swing from Palm. Schaffmaster somehow kept that in bounds, and another swing results in another Carolina point. You gotta be kidding me. Mabry Schaffmaster had no business being able to get to that ball and keep it alive. But because she does, Jackie Taylor, the freshman, back to serve with a 4-point lead. Short serve from Taylor. Syracuse in system. Hampton got a piece of it, but couldn't get that one towards the net, and it'll be a kill for Syracuse. Much needed point for the Orange. Ends a 3-0 run for the Tar Heels. Palm, who's got a couple of MVPs this season, serves for Syracuse. And some miscommunication there, lets one drop in. And a gift for the Tar Heels. Most recently for Palm, an MVP at the Syracuse Invitational last weekend. Saw the Orange go 3-0. Big 5-set win over the Iowa State Cyclones, which was the first time they had a 5-set win since they did it against the Tar Heels in 2020. Barron with a cross-court set, and a good one for Mabry Schaffmaster, but they're going to say that was out of bounds, and the point goes to Syracuse. Schaffmaster immediately looking back to the bench, and Mike Shaw is going to take a look at this one, or ask the referees to take a look at this one. A review from Carolina. Stands right now a point for Syracuse and a 13-10 Tar Heel lead. We'll step aside here in the arena. of the Carolina review, call on the court was it was out of bounds and a Syracuse point, and that is how the call is going to stand. As the Tar Heel head coach Mike Shaw gets an explanation. Now in his second season as the head coach, spent a number of years as the assistant for Joe Segula before he announced his retirement. So a 3-point lead for the Tar Heels here in set number 1 as we open ACC play for both of these clubs. Tar Heels will also welcome Boston College in this weekend, while Syracuse will go 8 miles down the road to take on Duke on Sunday. Engelbrecht down the middle, and a great job by Schlichter to read that one, but Syracuse not able to get it over. And a point for the Tar Heels. And an opportunity for them to pull away as one of the best servers in the ACC goes back to the line. The senior Mabry Schaffmaster averages almost 4 kills a match. Big swing there, doesn't get a kill, gets Syracuse a bit out of system though. And an opportunity for the Tar Heels. Thorpe near side, and it's a point tooled off the blockers and out of bounds. For Syracuse into a timeout, Carolina with their biggest lead of the set, 15-10 Tar Heels.
All right, fans, it's time to start trivia night. Play along by visiting Kahoot.it. Press play and type in the code 44614. Let's get ready for music trivia. All right, fans, here is the first question. When did the Beatles break up? 1960, 1970, 1990, or 1980?
Out of the Syracuse timeout, Schaffmaster on the serve and a 5-point Carolina lead. Orange able to stay in system, although there's some miscommunication coming up from the back line. Just kind of underhanding that one. Zarnovica. That's another Carolina point. Second 3-point run or more for the Tar Heels here in this set. Syracuse led by 3 early, 4-1. It's been all North Carolina since, and there's an ace. Third of the set for the Tar Heels. Syracuse gonna talk it over again. 17-10 lead for Carolina as they look to stay perfect here at home, opening up ACC play tonight.
All right, fans, we're back to round 2 of music trivia. Our third question is, which drink is Sabrina Carpenter's 2024 hit single named after? Diet Coke, espresso, tea, or coffee?
Avery Schaffmaster still on the service line for the Tar Heels. Pulling away from Syracuse here in set one as they look to hand their second team this season in the last couple of weeks their first loss on the year as they pick up another big point. The other team I'm referring to is Michigan, who a week ago came in here and lost their first match of the season as part of the ACC Big Ten Challenge. Not a thing that actually exists anymore, but Tar Heels, Duke, Michigan, and Michigan State have kept that alive the last 3 years, traveling back and forth, playing at each other's courts. And the Tar Heels this year got the best of not just Michigan, but Michigan State as well. And off of that last point, an injured player for Syracuse, Zarno Itska, the senior out of the Czech Republic, a transfer out of FAU, came down a little bit awkwardly and immediately walked over to the bench where she continues to sit, talking with the training staff and the coaching staff while they figure out who they are going to sub in. Hope everything is all right for her. Washakovska, graduate transfer from Towson, will come in to replace her. 8-point lead here for Carolina. It's a 5-0 run right now for the Tar Heels. Break didn't freeze Schaffmaster. Another great serve, but Syracuse handles it wonderfully and ends that run for the Tar Heels. Still time left in this set, but Syracuse going to need to make a run of themselves, and it needs to start now. Deep serve, Maddie May handles it for the Heels. Back set for Thorpe. So smooth in transition. And for Syracuse, a little shell shock, a team that comes in averaging almost 3 blocks a set, has 0 so far here in set one. The Tar Heels continue to serve tough and spread it around offensively. Four players for the Tar Heels with multiple kills, 5 total with a kill. And a big dig ends up being a point for North Carolina, 5 away from a first set win. May, the libero for the Tar Heels, junior out of Winterville. Serves and then comes up into the X. Huge swing for Hampton. It'll find its way into the stands. State Temple, and Kansas State look to open up their ACC slate with a 1-0 record. On their way here to a set 1 win, 4 points away. Near side set for George. Overpass, and George gets it at the net for the kill. And at this point, if you're Syracuse, you're looking to string together some points, just build some momentum as you head into the next set. For George, her first kill. Back to serve now. Handled well by Shaftmaster. Taylor down the middle. Blocker got a piece of it before the libero was able to keep it alive. That was Ortiz, and a good defense turned into some offense. Syracuse with back-to-back points. Palm with her second kill. Barrett for Hampton. Nothing Syracuse could do for that one. Monty Foster will check in for Carolina, as will Tyler Eisert, the grad transfer out of Middle Tennessee. Serves that one to Palm. Set down the middle, and just going to get that over is George. Free ball opportunity for Hampton, and back-to-back kills for her. Hampton up to 5 kills on 5 swings now in the match. She also got an assist, a dig. She's been involved in a block. Sophomore doing a bit of everything. Near side set for Palm. Back to Hampton. Finesses this one. Great adjustment in air as the bump set is out in front of her. 2 blockers there. No problem though. Everything going Carolina's way. Set point here in set number 1. Syracuse will stay alive. Nice in-system passing there to get the kill down the middle. Nicole Nikova with the kill. That was her 5th of the match. That leads the way for Syracuse. Very efficient. She's done it on 6 swings as she serves this one. Foster looking to put it away. Uses a little bit of a friendly roll as that dances down the tape and goes out of bounds off Syracuse. The Tar Heels, who trailed by 3 early in this set, take it by 11. 1-0 Carolina when we come back for set number 2. Because for Syracuse all season long, it's been domination at the net. 3 blocks per set, almost 3 blocks per set for them, while allowing opponents just 1.5, and it was completely flipped on its head in set 1. See what kind of adjustments we get here in the second set. Little rally to begin things off. Nice job coming up by Schlitzer from the back line, and that one is going to be long. Tar Heels will take the opening point. Tar Heels really pulled away with Mabry at the line in set 1. See what she can do here in set 2. Sends the first one long. And you got to be happy if you're Syracuse and think that's kind of an opportunity for you. Ortiz will check in and go back to serve. Three aces in that first set as well for the Tar Heels, to none for Syracuse. Thorpe with an easy kill at the top of the screen. Second on the team with 4 kills in the match. He has done it on 7 swings, hitting .429 so far this evening. Good serve from May, and the swing is going to go long. Second attack error against Syracuse, and their 8th of the match. May, now in her junior season, has been an anchor defensively for the Tar Heels. Can't get to that one. Good placement right at the X by George. But May coming into this one 4.19 digs per set. That's good for 5th in the ACC. Here's Liedermer, sophomore out of Germany, serving for Syracuse. Hampton denied, but a great job by Schaffmaster to keep it alive. Free ball, though, for Syracuse. Set a little bit off the mark. Tar Heels go down the middle. Liedermuller keeps it alive, and that one goes outside of the pin. Point to North Carolina. Four points on the board for the Tar Heels, but just one kill. Here's Eisert, who closed it out with a 5-0 run at the service line, set 1. Under the net, violation against Syracuse. Point to the Tar Heels. Seems like the Orange just can't really get themselves organized and in a rhythm. Got to give a lot of that credit to the Carolina serving. They have put a lot of pressure on Syracuse and have not relented. Somehow George kept that one in the pin, thought it was going to be out. Near side, Hampton through 2 blockers. Sophie Hampton with 7 kills to lead the way for the Tar Heels. Coming into this on the season, Hampton, who didn't play the first match, had 86 kills. That is good for 2nd on the team behind Schaffmaster, who had 126. There's a freshman, Taylor. She's been a big part of this team. For Taylor, 40 kills in her freshman year. 5-point Tar Heel lead. Syracuse needs an answer. They go to George, the blockers read it. Foster, serve was behind her and she'll send it long. Syracuse really needed a point there. But the Tar Heels went on a 4-0 run. Carolina used 3 runs of at least 3-0 to eventually get the set 1 win. And they didn't let Syracuse go on a run outside of the first 4 points they scored. They don't let them go on a run here. Foster with her 3rd kill. Hampton's serve is going to be long. Few service errors against Carolina in this set, and you'll live with that when you're serving tough. 3 errors against 3 aces. Nikolnikova on the serve. Set was off its mark, and somehow it still turns into a Tar Heel point. Foster helps to guide it in bounds, and Carolina pushes the lead back to 5. Taylor going to go back to serve for the first time here tonight. Serve goes to Palm. Somebody Carolina has really neutralized. She is the leading point for Syracuse. Hampton from the back line can't get it. 3rd time for Palm. Big swing, blockers there. It'll go out of bounds. 3rd kill for Palm. 189 points to lead the way for Syracuse coming into this. And has done so pretty efficiently. .254 hitting percentage on the year. Carolina immediately with an answer again, though. It's a good night for Carolina when Schaffmaster is 4th in team kills, and they've got a 1-0 lead. And controlling set 2 so far. It's the biggest difference for the Tar Heels from the last couple of seasons, as we get a violation against Syracuse to give another point to the Tar Heels. Amani Foster was brought in last year as a transfer, and they've done that a couple of different times with Mabry Schaffmaster, but she had gotten the majority of the workload and other teams knew it. This season, a lot of balance for Mike Shaw's team. They don't need just Mabry, and it's made things a lot tougher on defenses. Syracuse calls the timeout, down by 6 here in set 2.
TLC, Destiny's Child, Spice Girls, or Salt and Pepper. And the next question is, which group released the hit Dancing Queen? The Rolling Stones, Queen, ABBA, or the Beatles?
Zoe Barrett back to serve for Carolina. Kyle Straub with you on a Friday evening. Appreciate you spending it with us as we open up ACC play here. The Tar Heels and the Orange. Everybody across the conference opening up tonight. Nice solo block after a good rally. Nice defense from both sides. It's Engelbrecht. 7th best in the ACC at 1.2 blocks per set. Picks up the 4th of the match for the Tar Heels. Syracuse trying to come near side. Opportunity for Carolina in front of Thorpe. Tar Heels with a second chance. They try it for Schaffmaster. Dug out, but passed over the net. This is what I was talking about before the timeout. Carolina, instead of just feeding Schaffmaster, going from pin to pin as Thorpe gets the kill, and that really puts the defense in a tough spot. You can't cheat to Mabry's side, but you also know if you don't give her the respect, she can really hurt you, and it opens things up for everybody on the Carolina offense. They go to Schaffmaster. Nothing Syracuse can do. 5-0 Tar Heel run. Carolina hitting .413 for the match. Just .042 for Syracuse as that one is into the net and will end the 5-0 run. This is a spot Syracuse has not seen themselves in yet this season. They did pick up a 5-set win over Iowa State, but everything else for them has been 3-set or 4-set wins. To a 12-0 record coming into Chapel Hill. Engelbrecht gets the kill. That'll send Schaffmaster back to the service line. 9-point Tar Heel lead. Overpass on the serve. Those are the things that you're not going to see in the stat sheet, right? I told you she averages almost 4 aces a match. It's not an ace, but it directly results in a kill. It also directly results in another Syracuse timeout as they find themselves down 10 here in set 2.
All right, fans, we're back for round 5 of music trivia. Our 9th question. Before Miley Cyrus recorded Wrecking Ball, it was offered to which singer? Ariana Grande, Beyonce, Kesha, or Rihanna? question is, who is the only country artist to have a top 20 hit on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart for 6 straight decades? Dolly Parton, Shania Twain, Reba, or Willie Nelson?
Syracuse has used both of their timeouts here in the second set and find themselves down by double digits. After an 11-point win in set one, Schaffmaster makes an 11-point lead here in set two with a huge jump serve. Fourth ace for the Tar Heels, second for Schaffmaster. Another one as this one drops in on the back line. The top spin. Able to get that one in, and that's one of the things that make it so tough. Not just that it's coming at you so quickly, but it's got so much spin on it. You've got to make a snap judgment. An overpass, Engelbrecht. Great scramble and hustle. Schlichter got to it so Syracuse could keep it alive. A free ball though, Thorpe, one blocker in front of her. Not gonna be enough. Sixth kill of the match for Thorpe. Tar Heels with 4 attackers hitting over 300, led by Schaffmaster. Led by Hampton. Schaffmaster nearly got another ace. Syracuse scrambling. Barrett has it go into the body to get a dig. And a block from Engelbrecht. Carolina completely dominating things here in set number 2. .6-0 run. For Engelbrecht, that was her 3rd block. Thorpe gets one. Seven blocks for Carolina. Not its MO coming in. Tar Heels averaging 2.5 blocks per set, well above that average tonight, as Schaffmaster continues to dominate from the service line. Thorpe just sends it over, an opportunity for Syracuse, but they don't get a good touch on it. Make it an 8-0 Carolina run. Syracuse has already used both of their timeouts. Just got to ride this one out. And Syracuse finally ends the run and gets on the board.
Aaron Curtis now entering the game for North Carolina. Julia Harris-Wally now serving.
Good serve from Harris-Wady. Carolina out of system and a free ball for Syracuse. Looking for something to go right. There's one. Palm with the kill from the back line. Her 4th of the match. Set for Hampton. Blockers there, but enough power to get it through, and it falls on the Syracuse side. First kill for Hampton in a while as Schaffmaster took care of most of the scoring at the service line this set. For Sophie, 8 kills on 11 swings now. 8 kills lead the way. She's also tied with May for the team lead with 5 digs. Thorpe, 2 blockers there. Hampton gets the kill. Set point for the Tar Heels. That one clipped the tape. George sends one over that got the tape as well. Can Hampton close it out? Nope. Not the first time. Blockers are there. Tar Heels change sides of the court. Surzant with the dig that kept it alive. And there's the block for Syracuse. First block for the Orange. One of the better blocking teams coming into this match in the ACC. Non-conference, though, a little bit different from conference competition. The serve is going to go long. It'll give Carolina the set and the win. Tar Heels will head to the locker room, up 2-0 on Syracuse here on the opening night of ACC Volleyball. Syracuse team that has not lost a match so far this year. Perfect 12-0. Tar Heels 8-1 on the year. Perfect here in Carmichael Arena. As Barron's first serve here in the third set is long. Syracuse gets on the board first. For the match, Syracuse hitting 0. 13 kills against 13 attacks. Or, excuse me, errors. Where North Carolina is hitting 377. There's something good for Syracuse. Those kind of plays went Carolina's way in the first 2 sets. Good swing from Schaffmaster, but the dig falls in, and it's 2-0 Syracuse here in the third. Schaffmaster to the back corner. Heads up play. 2 blockers there. The defender on the back line crashing in hard, and she just places it in the back corner. That is her 5th kill of the match to go along with 3 digs and 3 aces. 4 aces. Right on her season average. That one into the net. We'll give it back to Syracuse.
Nikki Shimon now entering the game for Syracuse. Nikki Shimon now serving.
Tar Heels go to Hampton. The blockers were ready for it. Kept alive though. Here's Thorpe. Good dig from Shinmouth. Again, Thorpe keeps this one in down the near sideline. It's been the Hampton and Thorpe show offensively for the Tar Heels. If one pin doesn't work, go ahead and send it to the other one. 9 kills for Hampton, 8 for Thorpe. Each hitting over 400 in the match. Carolina looking for their first lead here in the third set. May with a bump set for Hampton, showing some athleticism and some hang time. Couldn't get the kill. Taylor has that one sent back at her by Nikolnikova. She had 4 kills in the first set, but has gone quiet, as has the entire Syracuse offense. There's Taylor, the freshman. Just her 2nd kill tonight, but Tar Heels haven't needed the middles to get involved offensively. They've done enough on the defensive side of things, combining for 7 blocks. Short serve from May, nearly an ace. Thorpe with 2 blockers there. Kolnikova and George combined for the 2nd block of the match for Syracuse. Here's George, redshirt freshman, transfer from Utah. Carolina back to Thorpe, and it's the same thing. This time it's Palm and Nicole Nikova. Syracuse got to be thinking to themselves, this is the net game that we've had all year. Hadn't been there in the first 2 sets, though. Syracuse back in front by 1. Hampton, top of the screen, 3rd block in a row for Syracuse. Searzant gets involved this time. Serve from George gives it back to the Tar Heels. Just the 3rd service error against Syracuse, but no aces for the Orange. That's an aspect that Syracuse had been really good at coming into this match. They haven't had to serve a lot, though, averaging 2.3 aces per set. Still looking for the first tonight. Taylor down the middle. George with the dig. Over in 2. Scherzen with the kill. Gotta like the energy that Syracuse has come out with here in this 3rd set. The Tar Heels cruise to wins in set 1 and 2. Set from Schaffmaster out in front of Foster. Carolina fortunate to get another opportunity, and they'll take advantage of it. Not a busy night for Foster, but she's been efficient. 9 swings, 5 kills, 444 hitting percentage. That is tops on the Tar Heel team right now. George from the back line, off the tape, no touch, and a Tar Heel point. That'll even things up at 7. First attack error against Syracuse here in this set. Actually had more errors than kills through the first 2. 14 errors to 13 kills as Hampton sends it into the net for the 8th service error against the Tar Heels.
Veronica Syracuse, now serving.
Cross court set. Schaffmaster. Even though there's a lot of versatility and a lot of options offensively for Carolina, when they need a big point, they are still going to go to Schaffmaster, and why not? The All-ACC performer gets it done. And Carolina gets another ace. This time it's from Taylor. It's the 7th ace of the match for UNC. Syracuse handles that serve much better. Kept alive, though, by the Tar Heels. Eisert ready with the backline defense. Taylor with a bump set for Schaffmaster. And that one is going to be long. Point for North Carolina. Syracuse had hung around with the Tar Heels, but some errors starting to pile up give Carolina their biggest lead of the set. Another good serve from Taylor. That one is long, but it's touched by the blockers. Palm with her 5th kill. Ties her for the team high with Nicole Nikova. Quick set down the middle. Great dig from Palm. There's Engelbrecht on the swing for the Tar Heels. This time they go to Foster, and she is going to send that one wide. Some errors for Syracuse here in this set. Allow the Tar Heels to take the 2-point lead, and some errors from the Tar Heels even it back up. Timing off on that set. Engelbrecht jumped too early. And Syracuse with 3 in a row take the lead back. Palm with the serve into the net. Carolina had 5 attack errors total in the first 2 sets. They've got 5 here in this 3rd set alone. See if they can clean that up as Zoe Barrett checks in, a sophomore out of Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin. Serves that one wide.
Emma Ortiz now serving.
There's Emma Ortiz, the true freshman out of Orlando, Florida. Barron sets that one, but out in front of Yardumsi. They go back to the lefty, but she hits it into the blockers or into the net. Either way, Syracuse point. Syracuse has taken 5 of the last 6, the only one that Carolina had gotten, and now the only 2 during this run have come off of service errors from Syracuse. Schaffmaster, long serve. Service errors here in this set piling up on Carolina. Syracuse with only 3 kills in the set. Find themselves with a 14-12 lead though. Barrett, Engelbrecht. Timing was right on that one. Fourth kill for Engelbrecht. May looking to tie this one up, sails it long. And that will send us to a timeout. Syracuse with a 2-point lead here in the 3rd set.
Fans, join us back here on Sunday, September 29th as the Tar Heels take on the Boston College Eagles. Match begins at 1 p.m.
After dominating the first 2 sets, you ask, how is Carolina find themselves down here by 2 in set number 3? What's the unforced errors? 6 service errors to go along with 6 attack errors in the set. And Carolina adds another one as Taylor goes wide. Had a wide open court, just couldn't keep it in bounds. Largest lead of the match for Syracuse. Free ball and an opportunity for Palm. Back to Hampton, blockers there, but it falls through. Much needed point for Carolina. See if they can build off of that now. Foster and Iser check back in for Mike Shaw's team. Iser was at the service line. 5-0 run to end the first set for the Tar Heels. Syracuse runs the slide and they'll get the kill. Hampton was there, just a little too far from the net. Nicole Nikova picks up her team high 6th kill. She's been very efficient. 6 kills on 10 swings with no errors. Foster to the blockers, but out of bounds. Sixth kill of the match for Foster. Tar Heels with five players that have got at least 4 kills in the match, led by Hampton, who's got 10. Here's Aaron Curtis to serve. First time that the freshman has checked in. Tar Heels an opportunity to have back-to-back points, but no such luck. Blockers are there for Syracuse. And after being pretty much non-existent through the first 2 sets, they had just 1 block. That is their 5th here in this 3rd set. Serve to the back line. May there for the Tar Heels. Schaffmaster kept alive by Palm. A scramble, and George will get it over, but a whistle. Violation against Syracuse will give Carolina the point. Keeps the Tar Heels within striking distance as we get into the latter stages here of this 3rd set. Carolina able to cut the court in half, keep that one alive as Schaffmaster is blocked, can't keep it alive herself. Sixth block of the set for Syracuse, pushing the lead back to 3. Syracuse still with just 4 kills in this set. Find themselves out in front though. Can they steal this one away from the Tar Heels? Foster will get the kill. That one off the blockers and out of bounds. So a lot of Hampton and Thorpe in the first couple of sets. Syracuse starting to get wide to that duo, and Foster starting to get involved for the Tar Heels. She's got 7 kills, and there's an ace. With all of the service errors in this set, Carolina really needed that ace. Their 8th of the match, and it forces Syracuse into a timeout. 1-point set here in Chapel Hill. Tar Heels back within one of a very close third set. Carolina hoping to finish this off in 3 after taking the first 2 sets easily. Syracuse, though, hoping to start what would be an epic comeback. And out of the timeout, get a much-needed point to push the lead back to 2. Sydney Moore, the grad transfer from Cornell, gets the point and heads back to the bench. Serve from Ortiz is into the net. Schaffmaster back to serve for Carolina. Seems to have been all or nothing for her at the line tonight. She either goes on a long run or it's one serve and Syracuse gets the ball back. Little scramble from both teams. George near side, sends it wide. Point Carolina, tied at 20. See how both of these teams respond to some pressure points here. Four aces in the match for Schaffmaster. That one just a little bit long. Lead and serve back to Syracuse. Mashakovska, grad transfer from Towson, serving. Barrett sets it for Hampton. Over the blockers and out of bounds. It's the 10th Tar Heel attack error this set, and you got to credit a lot of that to the net play for Syracuse. They've got 6 blocks, and it definitely affected the swing of Hampton there. Tar Heels take a timeout, trailing by 2 here in set 3. Take this set. If it's the Tar Heels, this match is over. If it's Syracuse, we'll play 4. Mashakovska with the serve into the net. Both teams back in action on Sunday. Syracuse will visit Duke. North Carolina will host Boston College. Blue Devils and BC playing tonight over in Durham. May with the serve for Carolina, handled well, and a heads-up play by Barrett. Syracuse just gonna have to send this one over. Tar Heels a bit out of system and will do the same. 1-point lead for Syracuse. Here's George. Dumpsey can't get the kill. George will bump it over again. Big rally. Who gets the point? Taylor and the Tar Heels. Sometimes you don't have to be the leading point getter for your team, but it's when you get your kills. And Taylor with a big timely one right there, just her 3rd of the match, but it evens things up. And it forces Syracuse. Point during this set. Syracuse has been out in front by as many as 3. Currently tied at 22 though. Maddie Bay, a junior libero to serve for Carolina out of the timeout. Short serve, it's a good one. Opportunity created off of the serve. Hampton with a big swing, and it's in. Hampton had been so big for Carolina in the first 2 sets. The blockers pretty much shut her down up until that point. Picks up her 11th kill. Another good serve from May. George will get a swing, but it goes wide. Back-to-back points for Carolina, and it's going to be set point. Ganesha Rotem, in his 3rd season as the head coach for Syracuse. Point remains with Carolina. Match point for the Tar Heels. Maddie May back to serve. 8 aces on the night for Carolina. And it's going to be match point. Not an ace, but Syracuse couldn't get it over in 3, and the Tar Heels sweep their opening ACC contest